Hello dear students, how are you? I hope you're fine. And the topic of our lesson today is rules and regulations. And before we start, prepare please your copybook and your pen. So let's get started. These are the aims of our lesson today. So educational aim is to teach how to use the modal verbs must and have to develop writing, reading and grammatical skills, to bringing up students to be self-educated. Look at the signs, please, where you can see them. So we can see them in the streets and in different places. And what do they indicate? So they can indicate warnings, obligations, or prohibition, right? Let's learn the new words. Listen and repeat after me, please. Camp, лагерь. Camper, турист. Dress code, дресс-код. Drowning, затопление. Emergency, экстренный случай. Equipment, оснащение. First aid kit, дорожная аптечка. Fully equipped, хорошо оборудованный, хорошо оснащенный. Goat, козел. Hygiene, гигиена. Insect repellent, средство от насекомых. Life jacket, спасательный жилет. Listen and repeat after me, please. Drop litter, выбрасывать мусор. Provide pillow, обеспечить подушкой. Safety, безопасность. Sleeping bag, спальный мешок. Speed limit, ограничение скорости. Torch, ручной фонарь, факел. Suppose, предполагать. Swimming suit, купальник. Tent, палатка, навес. You've got a point there. Ты прав, что-то в этом есть. Okay, and now write down all these words in your copybook, please. 2 lessons before, we discussed the using of modal verbs must and have to. Let's remember, when do we use must and when do we use have to? The modal verbs must and have to both express obligation. Оба модальных глагола выражают обязательство. However, they are used differently depending on who imposes the obligation. Однако, есть некоторая разница от того, кто дает обязательство, да? Давайте рассмотрим глагол must. The speaker thinks it is necessary. Говорящий думает, что это необходимо. А глагол have to, someone else thinks it is necessary. Кто-то другой, не сам говорящий, думает, считает, что это необходимо. Давайте посмотрим на примерах. I must buy flowers for my mother. It's her birthday, and I decide to do that. Я должен купить цветы для своей мамы. У нее день рождения, и я решил, что я это сделаю. Another example. I have to buy flowers for my mother-in-law. It is not my decision. My husband asked me to do it. Мне нужно купить цветы для своей свекрови. Это не мое решение. Мой муж попросил меня сделать это. Здесь мы видим с вами, ребята, разницу в значении глагола must и have to. Let's remember about the differences between must and have to. Must is similar to have to. It's later than I thought, I must go, or we can say I have to go. Глагол must, он похож, да, с глаголом have to. То есть мы можем сказать я должен идти, I must go, либо I have to go. То же самое будет переводиться на русский язык. Я должен идти. You can use must to give your own opinion. For example, I haven't spoken to Sue for ages. I must phone her. I say this is necessary. Мы можем использовать глагол must, чтобы выразить свое собственное мнение. Например, я не разговаривал со Сью очень много лет. Я должен позвонить ей. То есть я считаю, что это необходимо. We use have to, not must, to say what someone is obliged to do. The speaker is not giving his or her own opinion. For example, I have to work from 8:30 to 5:30 every day. It's a fact. It's not an opinion. Мы используем глагол have to, чтобы кому-то дать обязательство. То есть говорящий не выражает своего собственного мнения. Например, мне нужно идти на работу, ходить на работу с 8:30 до 5:30 каждый день. И это факт, с которым не поспоришь. Это не личное мнение, да? But must is often used in written rules and instructions. Но глагол must, как правило, используется в письменных инструкциях либо в каких-то правилах. You must write your answers in ink. You cannot use must to talk about the past. We had to leave early, not we must. Обратите внимание, что глагол must мы не можем использовать в прошедшем времени. Вместо must мы должны поставить глагол had. Let's look at the differences between mustn't and don't have to in negative sentences. Mustn't and don't have to are completely different. You mustn't do something means that it is necessary that you do not do it, so don't do it. For example, you must keep it a secret. You mustn't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Another example, I promised I would be on time. I mustn't be late. It means that I must be on time. It's the prohibition. Обратите внимание, что разница в отрицательных предложениях, она существенная, да? Глагол must not or mustn't означает, что это сделать необходимо. То есть ты не должен этого делать. You mustn't tell anyone. Ты никому не должен говорить об этом. You don't have to do something means that you don't need to do it, but you can if you want. For example, you don't have to tell him, but you can if you want to. I don't have to be at the meeting, but I think I'll go anyway. So it means no need. Глагол don't have to означает, что ты можешь этого не делать, но если ты хочешь, ты можешь это сделать. Например, you don't have to tell him, but you can if you want to. Ты не должен этого ему рассказывать, но если ты хочешь, ты можешь это сделать. I don't have to be at the meeting, but I think I'll go anyway. То же самое и в этом примере. Я не должен быть на собрании, но я думаю, что все-таки я пойду туда. То То есть это не обязательство, а это необходимость.
Let's have a look at the different signs which we can see in different places. So, no parking anytime, keep shower area clean, no swimming, and carry torch after 10 p.m. Okay, let's make sentences using must or mustn't. Write down your copybooks, please, and open your copybooks and write down with me, please. Okay, the first sign, what is the first sign about? We can say you mustn't park here, right? It means no parking anytime, that you mustn't park here. So, the second sign, keep shower area clean. What does it mean? You must keep the shower area clean. Write down with me, please. You must keep the shower area clean. Okay. The third sign, no swimming. It is easy. So you mustn't swim here. You mustn't swim here. And the last sign, carry torch after 10 p.m. Do you remember the word torch? It means мусор, выбрасывать мусор после 10 вечера. So it means that you must carry a torch after 10 p.m. You must carry a torch after 10 p.m. So, that's all.
Let's do the following exercise. You can see the notices on the right side and some sentences on the left side. Let's match the notices to the sentences. First of all, let's look through the notices from A till H. T-shirts, shirts during the day suggested. No swimming suits in the dining hall. Speed limit in camp is 50 mph. You can rent a tent. Make sure buildings and grounds are clean. No food kept in tent. Do not bring pocket knives, candles or matches. Shoes worn at all times except when taking a shower. Okay. The first sentence. You must drive slowly. What do you think? Which notice we can match with this sentence? You must drive slowly. Of course, it's C, right? Speed limit in camp is 15 mph. The second sentence, you mustn't drop litter. Drop litter means выбрасывать мусор. То есть вам запрещено выбрасывать мусор. Which notice we can match to this sentence? It's E. Make sure buildings and grounds are clean. So, the sentence number 3, you don't have to bring a tent with you. Вам не нужно приносить с собой палатку. What do you think? It's D, right? You can rent a tent. Вы можете арендовать палатку. Okay, the next sentence. You have to take your shoes off while washing yourself in the shower. Вам нужно снять вашу обувь во время того, как будете мыться в душе, да? Во время того, как принимаете душ. Okay, let's look at the notice H. Shoes worn at all times except when taking a shower. Of course, it will be H. And the last sentence, you mustn't have dangerous things with you. Вам запрещено иметь опасные вещи с собой. Don't bring pocket knives, candles or matches. So it will be G, right? Okay, that's all. Let's time for writing. Open your student's book on page number 97 and do the exercise number 7. Look through these pictures and prompts and make sentences as in the example. We use a cooler to keep food fresh. So let's write down all these sentences, please, in your copybooks.
Okay, that's all for today. If you have any questions, if anything is unclear, you can ask me during our extra consultations, which we have on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. Okay, so, and write down your homework, please. Your homework will be to write down 5 sentences about school rules with the modal verbs must or mustn't. And don't remember about the deadline. This time it will be on the 8th of April. So I will wait for your works. Good luck with it and see you soon.